What's up guys, Alana from the Sports Center. I'm here to share with you my favorite recipe for overnight oats. Really simple. It's very clean. It only uses 3-4 ingredients maybe. Like the base is only 3 ingredients and the things that you throw in after that are where the difference comes in. I love overnight oats. You can heat them up in the morning if you want. You can eat them cold. They're on the go. They're simple. I just have them ready in my fridge all the time. And my kids don't like them, so they're kind of like my own little treat. So I don't have to worry about anybody taking them. But so I want to share with you this recipe. Really simple. I use this 000 yogurt. You can use any yogurt that you want. I'm not obviously advertising for anybody. This is just what I use. So this one has 11 grams of carbohydrates. It's only got 110 calories for 3/4 cup. And then the sugars are wicked low and the protein's high. So this is my go-to and I just like it. It's a Greek yogurt. But again, you can use anything that you want. I also use unsweetened almond milk. Again, you can use whole milk. It's fine, whatever you want. Skim milk, whatever, you do you. The other thing it uses obviously is oats. So you've got your, it's gotta be old-fashioned oats because if you use those quick cooking oats, they get too mushy. So use something more hearty. My favorite that I use all the time is these oats by Bob's Red Mill. And they make a bunch of different products from gluten-free stuff, nuts, you name it, they've got it. But in this one, I couldn't find the one I usually get, but the one I typically get has like flaxseed in it, chia seeds, oat bran. I just got a bunch of different stuff mixed in already, and it makes it perfect for my overnight oats. But since I couldn't find that, I grabbed some flax and chia. And this is already ground up because you want to make sure they are ground up because you don't digest some of those seeds. So, and then bananas. So really simple. Some of the recipes do call for, wait for it, honey. And that's totally up to you. So if you feel like you need a little sweeter, sure, add a little bit of honey. But the recipe is really simple. And I start by taking my yogurt. And look, you can't not remember this recipe because it's a third of a cup of everything. So it's a third of a cup of yogurt, a third of a cup of oats, and a third of a cup of your dairy product. Then from there, you add what you want to that. So, okay, so I've got my third of a cup measuring, and it's real easy. It just goes in there. I do all of my dry things first. So here I've got my flaxseed and chia. And this, again, there's no measurement for this, whatever you want. Look, I'm probably doing like a teaspoon. So sprinkle that on in there. It's just good for your digestion. Give you a little bit more fiber. Okay, so I did that. And then I will do a third of a cup of my dairy. Here we go. So we got a third of a cup oats, third of a cup dairy. Put that in your little dish, and you're doing them individually, okay? And then a third of a cup of your yogurt. And I will say that this week, with having so much time on my hands, I'm going to experiment with making my own yogurt. I have an Instapot, and my sister has told me about this yogurt that she's made. So I'm gonna give that a try. So a third of a cup yogurt in there. Wicked easy, right? So from there, let's get this set aside. I really do miss my gym family. I'm struggling a bit because I really have been used to seeing you guys and engaging and being a part of your life. So I can't wait to get back to that. But in the meantime, here we are. So I'm just, excuse me, I'm just stirring it up, whatever, pretty simple. So it looks watery at this point, but that's because the oats haven't soaked up all that yogurt in milk. So, and that's what's gonna soften your oats during the process. So you've got that. Then you would take whatever fruit you want. So you can just top berries in there. If you have frozen berries, that's fine. If you have fresh berries, even better, throw them in there on top. I have banana, so I'm just organically throwing it in here. I'm not cutting it up to anything. I love banana and blueberry, but I don't have any blueberries. So there's that. So you decide how much. If you're counting macros, if you're really watching what you're eating, you might want to measure those out more specifically. But that's on you. Whatever. I just threw it in there. So at this point, if you wanted it to be a little sweeter, I'm really kind of used to my food not being so sweet because I've taken so much sugar out of my diet. So, but at this point, if you wanted to add a little bit of sweetener into it, you can do some agave, you can use some honey, maybe a teaspoon is all you need. That might even be pushing it. But again, also, if you get it out of the fridge tomorrow morning and you don't find it sweet enough, there's no reason why you can't add a little bit of sweetener to it. But if you can do away with it and not add it, well, that might be best. So anyhow, so these are your overnight oats. Wicked easy, and they're so good. And like I said, you can heat them up in the morning. I take them on the go, and I just, on the way to work, I'm like shoveling them in. But give it a try. Super simple, and yeah, delish. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll put the ingredients and the recipe in the comments below, and just reach out if you have any questions. Okay.